First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone of whom I learn from daily, okay? And a healthy shalom to the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. It's the brother Gabar Adama coming back at you, all right? This is going to be short and sweet, to the point, all right? This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him.
We're having a hard time. Our family sends us money, but we can't eat. We have children, but don't have diapers. Look, now I have to cross to the Mexican side with wet money to be able to buy things for the child, and we have nothing. We're unable to eat. I need help with everything that's happening to us over there because there are a lot of children, and they're only removing the single parents, and the children are left alone. Just imagine.
This is how one US Border Patrol officer received Haitian migrants crossing the Rio Grande, coming back with food to a camp they've set up in Texas.
Hey, you use your women? This is why your country because you use your women for this. You go, that way. Hey, no.
We've got our families inside, dying of hunger. We've had to go out to buy food.
You can see the tense scenes here. The Border Patrol are trying to stop people getting back into the camp after they went across to Mexico to get food, they say, because there isn't enough food for them actually there in the camp. There's more than 12,000 migrants, mostly Haitians, in the camp that sprung up in Del Rio, Texas, over the last 2 weeks. They want asylum, but US authorities are overwhelmed. This is just the latest flashpoint in a months-long surge of people illegally crossing the border, and there's little in the camp for them.
Sanitary products? There aren't any. Food? There isn't any either. They don't give you anything.
We met Nicholas on the Mexican bank of the river, searching for food and medicine for his family. He hadn't realized until we asked him about it that US authorities are also now flying Haitians back home. There's planes now going deporting people. What do you think about that?
What kills me about that is that everyone knows what we Haitians are going through. There's no president. Crime is high. Students can't go to school. There's no work. The economy is down. People can't put up with that. Deportation is not good for us.
Like many others, he said he'd suffered to get this far, on a journey through South America, past gangs and through a patch of jungle called the Darien Gap, notorious for rape and robbery. It was really difficult. I saw a lot of us who died, he told me. Now he's touched ground in his promised land, the US, but it looks unlikely he'll be able to stay there. In the rush for food, we didn't see him make it back across the river into Texas. And by the afternoon, Mexican security forces were patrolling the river too. it was getting even tougher. Mexican authorities have opened the dam further upstream, which they do quite regularly, but all it means is that these people are now struggling even more to get across. The water's a lot deeper here. It's just another obstacle and another danger for them as they try and get into the United States. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Acuna.
Where is the leadership of Haiti?
In this YouTube video posted in 2011, Christian Sinan portrays himself as a future leader of Haiti who would battle corruption and turn the nation around. Now, police in that country say the Haitian doctor who lived in Florida is one of the intellectual authors of the plot to assassinate President Jovenel Moïse last week. And they allege that Sinan even planned to install himself as Haiti's president, though questions are mounting about who financed the brazen attack.
Merci, PM.
Haiti's police chief says Sinan was one of at least 29 people involved. 24 have been arrested or killed, including 18 Colombians, 2 U.S. citizens, and Sinan. The Haitian government says the assassins posed as U.S. drug enforcement agents. The DEA says they were not acting on behalf of the agency, but it...
Okay, so what we have here is an agenda. All right, and you brothers should already know where I'm going with this, okay? But what we have is an agenda, mandates, if you will, okay? I'm going to read this, and we'll go into it. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low, okay? So you saw those servants upon horses, okay? And and those Haitians are Israelites, man. Now, the reason why I said mandates, oh boy. Let's go into it. The president of Haiti was assassinated. Okay? He was assassinated. I think that was a couple months back. And there's a reason for everything. Ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the one who kills and makes alive. Okay? He's the one who kills and makes alive. But he uses people and death angels to do it. All right. So, I would show a clip. I'm not even going to show it. There's no need to show it. Okay. But the reason why he was assassinated is because of that serpent juice, man. Okay. He didn't want his country getting that serpent juice. Read between the lines. So he got offed. All right. He got offed. What is this here? No, I didn't want that. Okay. Also, I wanted to go into this. The president of Burundi, okay, Pierre, I'm not even going to entertain trying to pronounce that last name. The president of Burundi dies of cardiac arrest at age 55, okay? All right, you see, that's the president of Burundi, right? Now, what in common does the president of Burundi and the president of Haiti what do they have in common? Oh, Salakia. Call hello Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. What do they have in common? He didn't want his people getting serpent piss either. You see, he was admitted to the hospital on Saturday after feeling unwell. His condition improved, but on Monday he had cardiac arrest, and efforts to revive him were unsuccessful. Officials say, okay, after 15 years in power, well, that's what happened to him. Okay, that's what they said happened to him. But you never trust thy enemy. Okay, so let's move on. What do we have here? The president of Tanzania. Now, all this is within months of each other. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I don't want to say something and be false with it. Okay, the president of Tanzania John, I ain't going to pretend to say his last name either, has died at age 61. The country's vice president has announced he died on Wednesday from heart complications. Sound familiar? At a hospital. See? Okay. From what heart complications? The president of Burundi dies of a heart, suffering a cardiac arrest. Okay. Could it be the same thing? Now, what do they have in common? He also didn't want his people with serpent piss up in them. You see that? You see what happens? Okay. Now, let's read this. This is Isaiah 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay? Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man. All right? So you got all three of them mysteriously, giving up the ghost. And they all three have something very common, something very similar in common, right? Can't make this up. Read between the lines, A lot of things I can't really say. Now, what did old Sleepy Joe say? Biden is pathetic. It says Biden is pathetic. And Americans' patience is wearing, he said, our patience is wearing thin. Now, what was that? What was he talking about? Notice he's the only one that ain't got a mask on, by the way. But what was he talking about? Our patience is wearing thin. Our patience is wearing, well, they've tried everything. Donuts. A jab for a jiggle. Fast food. Cheeseburgers, French fries. Money. Lottery. I'm sure I've missed a slew of other things. You see? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is making all this happen. He's putting Egyptian against Egyptian, And Esau Edom, of course, is against the whole damn earth, man. In fact, let's get it. Here we go. Habakkuk 2 and verse, let's go back. You see where I'm going here, right? I could read from 1, but I'll read from 3. All right, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. You see that? Okay. Let's move on to verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Okay. His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. How is it lifted up? There's many scriptures. Let's go to Job 9 verse 24. What does that say? This is how his soul is lifted up. And that devil, let's see, Job 9 verse 24. That devil Chauvin, who even knows if Floyd's even gone, man. Never trust that enemy. This is Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, man. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. At the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Okay, now let's keep going. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keeper at home. See, he's all over the place with unrighteous decrees. This is why the scripture talk about, therefore the nations are mad, man. Everybody's going to turn on him. You see? And ultimately, the ICBM is going to come. Ball. Boom. See? Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. He's a proud man. Neither keeper at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. Serpent piss. See? We all know where that's going leading up to. All right? And cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay? You see? All right, I could read more on that, but I'm just getting the points here. All right. I guess that was it. So yeah, that's what all three of those presidents have in common, and just mysteriously, just die. Oh well. Okay. That's it. You get the gist of it. I want to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Rakah Kwadash. Wa Abba Ball. Boom. Shalom.